In the second heat, Rick Unger was the winner. Dan Losiski was second, Shane Carson third, and Brad Doty was fourth. In the third heat race, the winner was Junior Parkinson. Tim Green finished second, Bill Robinson third, and Ron Schumann was fourth. Now, the front row of today's feature race was determined last night in a feature race. And Larry Newber is with the two drivers who will be on the front row for today's feature race. Larry?
Well, Bob, as you might expect, a couple of fairly well-known names in the outlaw ranks, although the guy to my immediate right, your left, you're an outlaw, but you're also a guy who runs with the sanctioned organizations, too, from time to time, Jack Hewitt.
Yeah, well, I'm a racer, you know, like now we've got a ride that we run more outlaws than we do anything else, and depending on the ride, usually where I race, but I like them all.
Well, the guy who's been toughest to beat for the last 3, 4, maybe 5 seasons, I don't know, has been Steve Kinzer. Steve, you're on the outside. Normally that's an advantage, but with as dry as the track's getting, it's not as much of an advantage today, is it?
Well, I think it's where I'm starting got quite a bit of an advantage on Jack, but starting on the pole, I got more of the banks to come off the corner for the green, where I have a little more speed, where he's on the less part of the bank, and it's hard for him to pick a gas back up and keep up with me coming off a corner. So I'd say I'm definitely on the advantage by being on the outside the front row.
Jack, the wing, we know how well it works on a wet, tacky racetrack. Does it still have that dramatic of an effect on a dry track?
Well, if you look at it from the grandstand, you'd say no when it dries out like this, and the car still gets slick. But if you would take the wings right off right now, you'd definitely know a difference.
Steve, you won so many of these races. Is there really a strategy, or has the state-of-the-art of outlaw racing gotten to the point where you just got to go as fast as you possibly can every second that you're out there?
Well, there used to be times it seemed like you could get out in front and maybe relax a little bit, but it's not been this year. If you ever start backpedaling any little bit, somebody's going to go right by.
Well, the guy has not been backpedaling at all, Bob. Keep your eye on the white red trim number 11, and also don't forget the yellow trim with the number 4.
And we'll be watching both of those drivers along with Jack Haudenschild and Sammy Swindell, who are the other drivers that came into today's feature from last night's activity. And we'll be back with our B main at Odessa after this.